from elder statesmen and women, living legends, technocrats, politicians, captains of industry, the high and useful Nigerians, I beg to say that President Goodluck Jonathan GCFR has easily joined the greatest legends, leaders in Africa. All members, 90% of the members of his cabinet are here. Former governors. I have seen former Governor Atahiru Dalhatu Bafarawa. I have seen my very good friend Emeka Ihedioha. I have seen Mr. Boni Haruna, and the elder statesman David Jonah Jang, and so many ministers. And I want to single out for special recognition the former SGF. Two of them are here, Ayim Pius Ayim and Boss Gida Mustafa. And my very good friend, Mohamed Bello Adoke. He was the Attorney General under former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. He's a man of honor and integrity, and he has never failed to vigorously defend the former president at every opportunity. The man at the center of this gathering, former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, stands as a profound lesson on life after public service. A statesman who preserves our democracy at a moment when it matters most. He has remained the same guardian of our collective values since leaving office. We have watched him journey across nations as an evangelist of the democratic ideals he once defended at home. There can never be enough words to express the depth of our national gratitude to him. And it is on this note that we gather to celebrate him and honor his exemplary legacy, his humility, and his enduring commitment to peace and humanity. The difficult thing about life after public service, especially after one has risen to the highest pedestal our nation can offer, is learning how to serve again. There, as we have seen time and again, are two vehicles to board in doing so. Some choose a vehicle that serves only themselves, one that pursues causes capable of harming the very society that once carried them. History has shown us time and again that this group often becomes a cautionary chapter in the literature of legacy. The other group chooses a nobler path, devoting their life to the service of humanity, expanding their sense of duty beyond office, and accepting that leadership is a lifelong calling. These ones become a pantheon of heroes, immortal in the memory of generations yet unborn, and yet they devote their lives to the timeless task of nation building. I was reading a book about lives after office of former American president Thomas Jefferson and John Quincy Adams and Grover Cleveland had the best of years of their lives after leaving office. And President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan is having the best years of his life after leaving office. President Goodluck Jonathan's decision to channel his passion into the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation proves one truth. Life begins anew when we leave the high offices for which we are elected. What happened thereafter defines something greater than politics, greater than tenure. It defines whether public service was just a position or whether it is, in fact, an eternal covenant for those who truly care for the people. Over the 10 years since he set up the foundation, and over 10 years since leaving office, the West African region, and indeed the world, has witnessed democracy come under severe threat. A threat from forces that do not share in the philosophy of former President Jonathan, where he has shown us that nobody's ambition surpasses the sovereignty of the state. Democracy has been weakened by adventurers, by extremists, by actors intoxicated by power, by those who see institutions as inconveniences and elections as formalities. And it is only now, as the world contends with these storms, that we fully grasp how timely and visionary it is to have a foundation solely committed to strengthening our democratic culture. If you look no further than around us, you will see what it means to sabotage the principles of democracy. The chaos that follows such subversion is never good for anyone, not even for those who stand aside and do nothing. And as Franz Fanon said, every onlooker is either a coward or a traitor. This is why, no matter how strong our sentiments, no matter whether our prepared candidates win or lose, we must learn to respect the wishes of those who vote differently, because democracy offers us repeated opportunities to renew our mandates. There will always be another election, another season, another chance to reclaim what we lost or reinforce what we gain. Every nation seeks a delicate balance, a balance where the government plays its part and the people do the same. A balance where the government sets the pace and the citizens, leaders of thought, and those who influence saturate that space with positive energy. No government can succeed without the cooperation of its people, and no people can advance without a government that listens and leads with clarity. I believe that what the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation has championed over these years stands as a template for us all, a template for leaders who may feel idle after office, for citizens who assume that service ends when the last official vehicle is parked, for everyone who believes that one can only serve through political office. This foundation shows that service is a continuum, and that leaving office is not the end of one's national duty, but the beginning of a new chapter. Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our democracy stands because of people like former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. People who believe that the Nigerian state is bigger than any individual. People who understand that the state is greater than all of us and must therefore be protected with courage, with restraint, and with patriotism. The highest point of the Jonathan presidency was not that he won an election for a second term. The highest point of the Jonathan legacy was when he courageously conceded defeat and saved the nation from a precipice. Our democracy has survived turbulent election seasons and the schemes of conflict profiteers because we have collectively resolved that this nation cannot succeed unless every person and every group works for it. And it has become easier due to organizations such as this foundation, which carry the torch of democratic principles within and beyond our borders, promoting peace, accountability, and the sanctity of human life and the ballot. What President Jonathan said, that the life of a single Nigerian is superior to my longevity in office, is one of the finest statements ever made by a politician in Nigeria. More than ever before, the world needs voices of reason and champions of peace. That task is never the responsibility of one man or one institution. It is a shared duty, and the Goodluck Jonathan Foundation exists to remind us that each of us must play our part in preserving our civilization, securing our continent, and advancing humanity. So, on behalf of my boss, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and the good people of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, I congratulate former President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, GCFR, and the exceptional team that has kept this foundation standing strong through the years. This 10th anniversary has no doubt produced witnesses to the essence of this foundation. We look forward more seasons of your advocacy, your devotion to democracy, peace, collaboration, and transformation. May your example continue to inspire generations, and may this foundation continue to be a light on our path toward a more peaceful and prosperous Africa. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Thank you, and God bless us all.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Please, you will the screens. Thank you so much. All right. Dan, are you here? She's here. We invite the president to please hold on to that knife. Thank you. Yes, we have to cut it. Right, it's been 10 years, 10 amazing years, and we're going to count down to number 10, all the way from 1 to 10. Are we ready to go? All right, everybody, let's begin. 1,